kind of an interesting series top to bottom. Just how thrilled were you with you guys like pulling the series out the way?
Yeah, it's huge for us. This is one we felt like we had to have at home, coming off of last weekend getting swept, unfortunately, and it's about how you respond. I thought we did a really good job on Wednesday night over there in Conway against UCA, and then Friday night was a dogfight, and today wasn't easy as well, but we found a way to do it, and I thought it was a total team effort and some different guys stepping up. I thought Kason Campbell was outstanding offensively and on the bases today, and we need him. We need him to do that, not try to do too much and just do what he can do at a high level. And so for his confidence, that's huge, but more importantly for the team, that's huge. And then Jack Hibbert obviously coming out and giving us that excellent start. So yeah, I can't overstate the importance of this series. We want to stay in the hunt for this thing and try to get this thing back to the postseason.
Coach bullpen really tonight and today and Friday night just seemed like it's outstanding.
Yeah, we feel like it's our strength. We really feel like we're built from back to front. We just need a little bit more quality starts, kind of like we were talking about with the hitters not trying to do too much, and we still have a lot to be desired there and a lot of growth we need to make. But on the mound, I think one of the reasons Jack Hibbert's so successful is just the family background and the pedigree. He grew up around the game. Dad was a pro guy. He was a big-time college guy. He's been coached at a high level, and it's not overpowering stuff. He just pitches. And when he does that, our defense stays engaged. And then obviously the bullpen, having those old veterans. Look, it's Gally and Richter have been with me for a long time, and I have a tremendous amount of confidence in them. And then so many other guys that have been here are really stepping up and doing a good job with, Jelly, what he did on Friday was outstanding to give us a chance to win the game. And you get 2 saves for Richter. He hadn't had one because we've been bringing him in different leverage moments. That's huge for us to give him the day off yesterday and him ready to come back and go, I think it was an inning and 2/3 today.
Speaking of Richter, how has he just kind of handled everything? I mean, I think I remember a spot start he had midweek, and now he's kind of been there, whatever role you kind of need him to be in.
Yeah, well, he's been through so much adversity in his career, and he's had to grow to get to this point. And, his maturity level and just understanding of the situations and trusting his stuff is at a different level than a lot of guys. And so, but it wasn't always like this. He's worked really hard to get to this point, and we have so much confidence in him, but more importantly, he has a lot of confidence in himself. You saw him. He got the walk and just kind of stayed steady, made pitches, got the punch out, and then, gets the ground ball to end it. So just really proud of his effort, and I'm grateful that he's with us. He had a lot of opportunities to go other places, and for him to choose us, it says a lot about the relationship and the trust he has in myself and our coaching staff.
Angzagov's really heated up at the plate. I think hits in 12 of the last 13. Describe his approach to the plate, just what has made him so successful.
What's made him so successful is his competitiveness, right? And his approach isn't very good right now. I hate to tell you that. Patrick Angzagov has so much ability. Like, he might be the most talented player that we have. He's got professional level ability. He's got to slow the game down. He's doing great. Played great defense this weekend. But, as good as he's doing, there's a whole nother level for him. And I think the more at-bats he gets, the more opportunity he gets. I think by this time a year from now, you're going to see one of the best players in the Sun Belt Conference. I'm pretty confident in that. He's a very, very talented young man, diligent worker. He just wants it so bad. Coming back home to Arkansas State was a big deal for him. Dad played at Arkansas. This state means a lot to him. Sometimes he just tries to do too much, but for him to have success, he's doing that just out of his compete level because his approach is not outstanding.
What's made the difference for cross jumper? Obviously, he's hitting a lot better than he was last season.
A lot of changes in his swing, but more importantly, he's changing his mindset. He's attacking the game. He's not letting it attack him. And a day like today is not going to get away from him. He's playing really high-level defense and trusting his ability. He's always had it in him. I think sometimes as coaches, the most frustrating thing when your team's not playing well, they have it in them. How do you pull it out of them? That's what separates average to good and good to great in the coaching area. And then for Cross, it's a hats off to him. He's worked his butt off. First one in the building, last one to leave. He bought into making some changes. He did that, and now he's having success, and he's got the most powerful drug in the world, which is confidence. You see a confident player. You see him when he walks to the plate. He expects something good to happen every time he gets up there, and so I expect that to continue throughout this season.
Just how are you feeling about this week coming up? You get another game at home, but then Wednesday iffy, but then you got a tough test going to Coastal.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Life's about opportunities and what you make of them, and we're still trying to make that statement. Obviously winning 2 out of 3 series to start the season is improvement. But I want our guys excited. 2 in-state games, whether participating on Wednesday, but 2 in-state games, then going on the road to play a former national champion in their house, and it's going to be beautiful weather, I think, that weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I want our guys to go in there and expect to have success, and I believe we can if we don't make the moment too big. But it's another opportunity for growth, and that's what I want to see from this group all year.